Okay, here we go. It's match day. We're here to take on Monaco. You can see Monaco have actually moved into second place in the league. Lille can still go above them if they win one of their two games in hand. But as it stands, Monaco, last season's runner-up, are now the second place team. They've been on a half decent run. You can see Marseille actually up into third as well. They've recovered really well from the hammering that we gave them on opening day. So we're going to move forward here, and we've actually, you did see the tactical setup or the lineup that we're going with today. You can see Soulé at right back, Kimbepe, Ramos, Hernandez, Nicolo Barella, Verratti, Lemar, Wijnaldum, Neymar and Haaland. Then on the bench we've got the Croatian guy, Diallo, Idrissa Gueye, that has got a couple of games now with all these matches that we've been playing, all the injuries we've had, Paredes, Jazici, Isco and Belotti. That's how we set up. There's absolutely nobody else in terms of outfield players available. We've actually had a few games where we've had players from the reserves on the bench just to get through. So we are going to go forward to this, and I'm just going to show I'm not going to play Wijnaldum as the attacking midfielder here. I'm actually going to make a little switch here, which is my intended system for the Liverpool game. We're going back to how we set things up last season for the biggest games. We are going to revert to that. I think I recognize I was a little bit overconfident in the effectiveness of our front four with Dybala, Messi, Neymar and Haaland. I think I thought that we were just going to blow teams away. So what we're actually going to do here, and as I say, this is a little test just to prepare us for the Liverpool game. We're going to have a deep line playmaker on support in there, and that is going to be Verratti. Wijnaldum will become the midfielder, and I'm going to try Wijnaldum at, well, do I want him box to box, or do I want to go, he's slightly better as a central midfielder. Do you know what, I'm going to put him in as a Carrilero. Just to put Neymar on that wing a little bit, back Neymar up there and maybe create spaces for Neymar to go into. We're going to move Lemar as well into an inverted winger, and Soulé just to suit his characteristics as a fullback on support. So that is the way we're going to line up. Barella, I'm also going to just change into a ball-winning midfielder rather than a playmaker. I think I'm going to stick with the tactics as they are, but we will set up our marking responsibilities. We know from last season, Monaco were actually the team that took most points off us. They took 4 points from us last season. We didn't manage to beat them. We were kind of disappointing in both games, so we cannot take anything for granted here. Kimbepe is going to mark Kevin Volland, and it's going to be interesting. Last season they did cause us problems on the break. Is playing this system going to help in that regard? I would like to see us have really, really good control. I think with the quality of players we've got, we should be expecting to have really, really good control of this game. Let's tell them to put on a performance for the fans. Again, the players really couldn't care less about the fans. Let's tell them they can make the difference. And hopefully, good to see a few of the subs motivated there. Hopefully, we can expect a good performance. As I say, we didn't manage to beat Monaco all last season in the 2 games we played against them. So you could say they're a little bit of our bogey team. You can see they're on great form as well. 4 wins out of the last 5, won the last 3. This is not going to be easy. With the run we've had, with the injuries that we've got, it certainly offers Monaco a chance. You can see there, they're also the team with the second best goal difference in the league. So if anybody is capable of causing us problems, it's them. Traditional 4-4-2, and right now they've got the possession on the first highlight. Nicely stolen away by Kimbepe from Volland. Great ball in from Verratti. And out for a corner. Luis Felipe had to get back, had to recover the ground there to get to Haaland. He looked like he was right in on goal. Haaland has been so effective from set pieces, from crosses, from through balls. He's just absolutely exceptional in everything. And now Wijnaldum wins another corner. So good early pressure. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. We didn't manage to really put them under pressure in the 2 games we played last season, as they now get a corner and over the bar. That's perhaps a little bit of a let-off. So can we really take control now? If I have to, I have been following last season's example. I've been changing things up and just playing out to the wings a little bit more rather than playing through the middle, rather than relying on the quality of the midfielders to be able to play through the middle. I have been going out to the wings in games. And that's a brilliant setup from Neymar. Haaland really should be doing better there. Again, we've had 5 shots, nothing on target. Really think Haaland should have done better with that last opportunity. He's had a couple now. And you can see Monaco have also had 4 shots. Do I want to play out to the wings? Do I want to use the width? I feel like with us playing 3 central midfielders as they take the lead, with us playing 3 central midfielders, I was expecting us to have a lot more control of the possession and really dominate the midfield against their 2 there. But it kind of feels like I might want to just change this up as Chao Enrique slots it home unmarked. Really disappointing. Let's berate the team here. And I'm going to go straight onto attacking. I'm going to really try and push things now. Really disappointing performance so far. As Monaco again get another chance to break. And again not dealt with. Ben Yedder in now. Good last gasp challenge, but this is not a good performance at all. Gelson, who scored the winning goal against us in this fixture last season, again getting a good cross in, and this is disappointing. We are really up against it here. Let's just make a couple of changes. We are going to play with more width then. Want the players to be more creative. I'm still going to play out from the back because with them playing a 4-4-2, we should be able to do that. But I am going to instruct the goalkeeper not to play out to the centre-backs. And I'm also going to push up on them higher. Let's see how those changes work out for us, because we have not been good enough so far. And again, lovely through ball for Haaland. Was that offside? I think that's getting called back. That kind of looked, Haaland just had too much space there. Yeah, I think that was an obvious one. Neymar with a lovely through ball, but look at Haaland. I mean, he's a good 2 meters offside there. Disappointing. He's actually the league on player with the most offsides this season. And you can see we are just not at the races here. We don't have possession, which again is really disappointing when you think about the fact we've got 3 midfielders in against their 2. Really, really poor first half. We are throwing water bottles without a doubt. Players demotivated. I'm sorry, they absolutely deserve it. I don't care if they're demotivated. They absolutely deserve that. Let's try and get a little bit of a turnaround here. But this has been a really, really poor display. And if we were to lose our 100% record on a performance like this at home, that would really be poor. Particularly as we know that obviously Monaco finished second last season, but they were so far behind us in the end. And we really flattered to deceive in these 2 fixtures against them. So they're trying to play out from the back. Our assistant says, let's, in that case, well, we're already trying to prevent short goalkeeper distribution, but let's now push right up on them. Really start to press hard. What can we change here? Let's go back to our number 10. It just hasn't worked, this this midfield switch up. Let's bring Wijnaldum out. Who have I got to play number 10? We've got Isco, we've got Jasici. I think we're going to go with Isco. He's played a couple of games, hasn't been bad. Let's change up Barella and Verratti. And Isco goes into number 10. We could also think about matching them up at 4-4-2. Let's get Isco as an advanced playmaker. And let's see if he can turn this around. This is really frustrating performance so far. What can we do about this? You can see we've just had the one shot on target. Really disappointing. Let's try and play out wide and with a lot more width, and we are going to shoot on sight as well. We've dominated the season domestically, so to be so limited here as Haaland gets his equaliser, to be so limited here has been very frustrating. Can we now take control of this game and just put it to bed? Can we keep our 100% record? We have won 24 consecutive league games. We've smashed the 16-game record. It would be very frustrating to lose it here at home. Haaland continues his record of only having one game all season that he has not scored in. Let's demand more from the players here. As they get through again, Volland. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Awful, awful defending from Kimbepe. You can see there, he gives him so much space and then just doesn't follow the through ball. Brilliant finish from Volland, but that is appalling. What can we do here? What can we change up to try and get back into this? And Monaco really are proving themselves to be our bogey team. Let's let this highlight play out before we make any more changes. Really, really disappointing. Can Hernandez get a good cross in here? Goes back to Verratti. And we've lost it again. And now we give them another breakaway. Good recovery from Barella. Isco, lovely pass out to Neymar. Can he get anything in? Haaland can't connect with it, but it's not over yet. Isco into Lemar. Soule will surely get a cross in from here. He does. And Erling Haaland is there again. Do we stick with the same tactics here? I might take it down to positive. Just maybe, it does look like we've been a little bit open to the break since we went attacking. But we do still want to push this. We don't want to lose our 100% record. Let's have a look here. Erling Haaland absolutely shattered. I think I'm going to have to rest him for the next game. Do I want to bring Belotti on? I think with the form Haaland's showing here, I really can't do that. Sergio Ramos has been appalling. Let's get Diallo in for Sergio Ramos. And we've got one more change left. What else can we change here? Perhaps Marco Verratti. He's pretty tired as well. Let's change Verratti for Paredes. Let's see if Paredes can come up with just one final pass perhaps. And I'm just going to knock Barella back to a defensive mentality. Just now that we've got some sort of result to protect. Although we do want to go and win it. Again, I don't want to get caught out on the break. Let's see if there's another twist in this game. Come on, boys. Let's come up with one more. Another highlight. And Is Volland going to be sent off? He is. We finished the game. Let's go back to attacking with that. Let's get an attacking mentality on, try and take advantage as we finish the game with a man up. Neymar's corner. Not away yet as Haaland gets there. Can Barella put it in? Paredes maybe. Nice ball into Neymar. Brought down but no free kick. Let's have the highlight continue. Diallo. Been really dependable in this run of games that we've had. Diallo really been a solid extra defender for us. Haaland again couldn't get on the end of that cross. That was a nice cross. Soule putting it in. Is that a penalty? Lemar brought down. I think it will be Haaland to take for his hat-trick and to win the game. He's taken 2 penalties. No, he's taken 3 penalties this season. He scored 2 of them and he scores this one. 38 goals for the season for Erling Haaland. The 100% record is intact. When we went back to our number 10 formation, it really did seem to change the game. We started to dominate. We've now had 9 shots on target. Let's just, even though we got the man up, let's just start time wasting. Just not risk anything. I think we'll leave it at that. Really pleased with the comeback, particularly with the record that Monaco have against us and the problems they've given us in this game. To come back and win that, to finish strong, very pleasing. It does give me food for thought about playing with the defensive midfielder against Liverpool, because here against Monaco it really didn't work, did it? Really good to see Haaland really bailing us out again. He's just so important for us. So happy to have made that a permanent signing and know that when we leave Paris Saint-Germain, we are leaving them with probably the best striker in the world right now. You've done brilliantly to come back. Let's praise them. There were lots of negatives there, but we're going to concentrate on the positive. So we maintain the 100% run. We are 25 games in a row, 100% record. And we are just 1 game away from completing half of this domestic season with a 100% record. You can see Lille won their game to move into second, but we are 21 points clear of them, although they do have 2 games in hand. And Lyon, you can see, really struggling there, down in 16th place. Real shock there. They've actually sacked their manager again, so they're making big changes there. And really, I mean, even though when we played with the defensive midfielder, it really didn't work on this occasion, I've got to be pleased with how we came back in the end after being behind twice. Sorry, it's 27. I thought it was 25. I even lost count of how many games in a row we've won. 27 games, stretching back to February last season. We've nearly completed a calendar year without drawing or losing a single league game. Can we keep it going in the games that follow? Because we've still got this packed schedule to deal with, which is not easy. And well, I mean, we've got to be happy. Let's just send our assistant to do the press conference. And Ramos has got a game out. That's probably good. He does need a break. He's been playing a lot of football with the players that we've been missing this month. You can actually see here, look, he's got 8 goals this season. He's got 5 in 11 in the league and 8 in 15 in total. He's got a striker's goal scoring ratio, which in all competitions last season he scored 4, which is pretty good for a centre-back. So he's actually got 8. You can see 3 of those were penalties, and he's just been absolutely devastating from set pieces with 5 goals this season. So he, in his last season as a professional, is really going out with a bang. Hopefully we can beat Liverpool in the Champions League and maybe give him a Champions League winners medal to sign off with. That would be nice. But yeah, really, that's how things stand now. So again, looking really, really good in the league. I think there's very little doubt that we will be league champions again. You can see Haaland there is top scorer and top average rating, with Messi and Neymar following him. So looking at the way the schedule is now over to up until the Liverpool game, we've now got 6 games to play. I think if we beat Rennes in the cup, I don't know if there might be another cup game before the Liverpool game, but we've got 6 games to play before we face Liverpool. We've only got 2 days break before we then play Montpellier away, and then another 2 days break before we play Bordeaux at home. We do then get a 5-day rest before the Rennes game, but I think for Montpellier, I'm definitely going to have to rest Haaland. And then through February, things continue to be pretty tough. Playing Reims and then a couple of days rest before Strasbourg at home. We then get a week's rest. I don't know if maybe there might be a cup game in there if we win the cup game. We then get a week's rest and then 4 days rest before Liverpool. So I think with a week's rest after Strasbourg and the chance to maybe play some fringe players against Angers, we should be 100% fit for Liverpool. If we just, I guess we should do this really the next episode, but if we just look at Liverpool's schedule, they've also had it really tough, look. So with the World Cup in Qatar, it's just meant that every major league is playing catch up. You can see they've just got the games piling on through January as well. Maybe a little bit easier than our schedule, but not by much. So yeah, things looking very similar. So hopefully they should be just as tired as us before we then face them in the Champions League. You can see it looks like they haven't really got any injury issues at the moment. Maybe there'll be some issues with burnout. But yeah, I think all in all, we've come through really, really well this really tough period. And we are ready to now go on and prepare ourselves for that Liverpool Champions League first knockout round game. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this has been a little bit of an extended version in terms of seeing how we've been building the squad and looking at the transfers. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and we will see you for the next one.